Is Bitcoin ready to retrace all the way back down to where it started from at 7K? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I don't know, Bitcoin could be headed up past 10K here in a little bit, but that's yet to be determined. We're going to take a look at the charts, see what's going to happen here. And thanks for tuning in. Stick around and enjoy the video. So if y'all are brand new to this channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way y'all can be updated every single Bitcoin video that I make. We make a chart video every single day on this channel. So if y'all are brand new, again, we do use the market cipher indicator by CryptoFace on this channel. So check the links in the description box if y'all are interested in that. You can find out a little bit more. But let's dive into the charts. Looking at our 15-minute right now, it's usually where we start off at. You can see here that we've been rounding off. Our money flow has been kind of rounding off. We've been having some price action kind of dribble off for us as well too. You can see that we're currently sitting below our VWAP here. We did have this nice price spike all the way up to about 9,400. Through last night, and then after that we kind of topped out, it looked like, and ready to see some retracement. So this is the most retracement that we've had since our run up from about 7,800. Now if y'all are part of the trading team or the private trading group, y'all know that we got in at about 7,800, rode this all the way up here, told everyone to take profit around the 8,700 area, because I feel like we're going to see some retracement, but there's no indication that that was just quite the top yet. We're going to look through the charts. I look over these freshly every single day when I make the videos, so what y'all see, I give it to y'all pretty much uncut and raw right now. So but we're gonna take a look. As you can see, we're putting in two big green dots down here, but our money flow is still kind of coming down as well. We are seeing some death crosses. We haven't had these death crosses in a while, and we've had kind of just sideways movement. Now this is a little bit more of a sell-off than I would liked to have to continue our run up to the top now. But we're just gonna kind of dive in. Let's take a look at our 30-minute time frame here too as well. You can see that we're currently just trending below our key EMAs, maybe getting some squeezes here between our 100 at about 8,500 on the 30-minute, and we're still getting some a little bit of selling pressure too. Money flow starting to round off here on the 30-minute, 45-minute. Money flow's kind of rounding off just a tad bit more as well. We'll probably get another squeeze here between our two key EMAs. This EMA is sitting at about 8,300 right now, so I could definitely see some retracement there. I was hesitant to take profit way up here, but I felt that something this is a little bit more of a sell-off than I would expect. Let's just go ahead and take our profits here. We took profit, man. I was sitting in over like 200% profit at about 8,500. So we did really good, guys. If y'all are interested in joining us, feel free to join us. The first link in the description box is to join through the Patreon membership page. But basically you get all the perks down here. You get the bot signals inside the Discord group. You get my daily private analysis, which is basically a summary, but just a little more in-depth, and maybe a few different price targets as well. Then you also get all the private videos inside of the Patreon page as well too. So definitely a lot of jam-packed value in there for the price that it's at right now. This is our 35% off price. I will be leaving this open till the first week of May. So that way y'all don't have to pay double if y'all sign up, but there's only a few spots left in there. I think that someone said that they couldn't afford this month, so they ended up leaving it, but that's okay. I'm sure that they still made their gains back if they had a chance to get in on this here too. So but yeah, feel free to join us in there. There's definitely a lot of value in there compared to some of these other trading groups that are charging like 0.1 BTC to join their group like per month is just like freaking ridiculous. So but on our group, we definitely have a lot of people in there that are very knowledgeable and they'll help you out as well too if y'all have any questions. So yeah, so join us in there. Don't forget about that. And then also I have the YouTube membership page that y'all can join if y'all want to. And basically I just go over some of the charts that I don't review on the YouTube channel. Most of the time I just stick to Bitcoin in general on the YouTube channel. But if y'all are interested in other charts y'all want me to review, y'all can sign up for the membership on YouTube and then just direct message me what charts y'all want to see as well. And then also I send out monthly newsletters. You can find the link in the description box to sign up for the newsletter. Basically just an easy way to keep in touch with me. I'm going to be doing a giveaway at about 5K subs, so stay tuned for that. It'll probably be a pretty big giveaway, to be honest, because I'm holding out on the giveaway right now. So if you just keep liking and sharing, make sure that y'all are signed up into the newsletter and that you can qualify for that giveaway when the time comes for it. So let's take a look at our 1 hour. Our 1 hour, you can see that our blue waves are starting to kind of give us some trigger waves down to the bottom side. I would expect to probably see this money flow start to round off just a tad bit maybe later. But you know, the fact that we are kind of moving underneath our zero pivot on our blue wave is a good indication that the bulls are kind of cooling off right now for the most part. Let's move into our 90-minute time frame. 90-minute time frame is showing our blue wave also kind of moving to the downside just a tad bit more than we would like to, but we had this nice big round blue wave here indicating a lot of movement and momentum to the top side there to get us to that 9,400 area. So we'll have to wait to see what Bitcoin decides to give us, whether or not it's going to be just a nice trickled off waterfall. But now you can start to see that we are starting to actually move underneath one of our key EMAs here to indicate that we were substantially in a nice little bull run and that maybe there's a cooling off period that needs to occur right now. So you know, we're kind of just moving down on price just a little bit, but a lot of times we need to see these sell-offs to equalize the exchanges out too. A lot of these exchanges trade on one-to-one contracts, and you know, for them to have an equal opportunity and you know, basically decide whether or not you know, the shorts can pay longs or longs can pay shorts. Which is essentially how Bybit runs their exchange, how BitMEX runs their exchange. They're all based on one-to-one contracts, so you have to see some of these sell-offs in order to equalize those longs and shorts out too as well. So another reason why you know, we could retrace all the way back down to some of these key trendline supports down here too as well. That's a firm possibility. Our 4 hours kind of telling us that we still might have some room to the to at least sideways movement here on our 13 EMA, sitting at about 8,500. So if we find support above our 13 EMA here and we continue to ride sideways, that's going to be a good indication that the bulls still maybe have a little bit of juice left in them to go back up to the top side here. So we'll probably see our blue cipher wave still kind of trickle down, but I'm really going to keep an eye on this 4 hour to see what's going to happen there within the near term future. Let me turn off cipher SR and get a little bit more clear indication. You can start to see that we're putting in these sell signals here on our 4 hour and our 6 hours so far. So our 6 hours telling us that, yeah, we could still come back down and retest this EMA, which is at about 8,300. So, you know, depending on whether or not we fall below these EMAs, then I'll start to be a little bit more cautious about the position that I decide to take, and then move forward from there. So, but as you can see here on our 6 hour also, money flow is still in a nice trajectory. No sign of rounding off just yet at the top, but that is yet to be determined based on our blue wave that's kind of coming down a little bit. We could start to see a little bit more rounding off on that money flow as well. Going on into our our 8 hour here. Our 8 hours also telling us that, hey, there's a big red dot here on our blue wave. Just be careful. And then we also have the 6 hour, which was also giving us a higher high on our money flow too, which looked pretty nice. I would like to see the 6 hour start to rise even higher if the bulls do want to stay in control. So this was a good indication. I was a little scared on this the 8 hour, but because of our money flow being so thin down here. But as soon as all the other time frames started to turn bullish, I said, hey, the probability factor that kind of equalize this this 8 hour chart, we'll go ahead and you know, take the long and go for it, you know. So Definitely some nice gains there, but we are starting to see a little bit of sell-off pressure there. Even on our 8-hour, could be holding the price down just a tad bit, but our blue wave probably needs to come down and chill just for a little bit longer. It's in an kind of in an overbought positioning right now too as well. And as we move into our 12-hour, 12 hours also telling us, that we could be topping out here and putting in a red dot pretty soon. But that's yet to be determined, hasn't confirmed yet, and hasn't even signaled a red dot. But I would imagine we're still kind of in an overbought positioning right now, so we could definitely see some more sell-off pressure pretty soon. And then also our money flow on our 12 hours looking really nice too, looking like it's pretty thick and healthy as of right now. This 21-hour wick though, that's crazy. So we're gonna see a little bit of selling pressure to see exactly where this price range will get us. I had where is this at? About 9,700. I had an alert set, so definitely put your alerts in place to make sure that where exactly where price might be headed to, and to see if whether or not you can catch this or not if we start to move back to the upside. I did want to turn on the cipher, what is it? Oh, the 200 daily moving average. That's right. I want to turn that on just to see exactly where we're at here on that 200 daily moving average is sitting at about 7,900. I always like to consider that the 200 daily could come back down and get retested. And y'all saw last time we came back down and retested it, we fell below it. So I remember when I was making videos back here, we came back down to retest it. Couldn't quite have a substantial bounce above it. So that's a firm possibility that we come back down and retest it to whether or not to see we do bounce from it or not. But as we start to move into some of our higher time frames, I think that we're going to really see exactly whether or not we still have enough momentum to the upside. So even on our 2-day, money flow is still moving really nice. The blue wave still moving relatively nice as well to the top side. No sign of indication of a reversal just yet. So guys, y'all can join the Discord group. The Discord group is free to join. The server's free to join. Come in there, ask some questions if y'all are brand new to trading. Get in there and start learning a little bit more. We're open to answering questions. I got a few guys in there that are very knowledgeable when it comes to a lot of this trading stuff too. And if I can't answer the question right away, then usually some of my teammates will help out with you as well. So join the Discord group. Just make sure you abide by all the community rules and guidelines. Before you enter, there is a little checkbox that you need to click when it takes you to the welcome page. So once you get to that welcome page, click the little checkbox, then you'll have access to the full server. A Telegram announcements page is available. It just basically is an easy way for me to keep y'all up to date with announcements and stuff that's going on with Crypto Takeover, and be updated that way. So I like to throw news articles in there every once in a while, throw memes in there just to be funny, and then sometimes some other content that I find interesting I'll share with y'all as well. So feel free to check out the Telegram channel if y'all are interested. I use the premium plan on TradingView. I'd recommend at least using the Pro Plus plan if you are using Market Cipher. It allows you to have a few more indicators on the screen. If y'all, like I have my whales buy sell signals, and looks like we got a sell on the 1 day that is flashing right now. Very interesting. So kind of want to go back to that 1 day. Maybe it was here. No sign of it just yet. Well, I think it was here. So no sign of a sell just yet. I wonder where that was. Let me see. This is the buy 1 day. Was that on the Bybit chart? Okay, interesting. Okay, it must have flashed really quick. So as you can see, we're at about 8,500 right now. So we are seeing a nice little dump off here to the bottom. Very good indication that, as you can see, we might end up being in for a nice little retracement for ourselves here in the next near-term future. But like I said, if y'all are using Market Cipher, I would at least recommending having the Pro Plus plan. I have my whales buy sell signals. I have my Aldo EMAs, which are both custom indicators that I tell you how to set up in the Patreon page. So make sure that you join the Patreon page and check all those videos out on the private, those private videos in the Patreon page to get familiar, and that way you can get a lot of your questions answered on how I set up my charts and stuff too as well. As we move into the 2-day, we're looking at the Bitstamp chart right now, but you know, we had this big line up here at the top that was holding us down, and I know on a few people's charts we did come back down to retest that line too. I did kind of want to equalize those lines out here in a little bit, maybe cutting off some wicks. We can go ahead and cut off the wicks and just see what kind of movement that gives us, and I'm pretty sure we did top out at this line too as well. Let's move into our 3-day, and our 3-day is also telling us that we still could have some room to the upside. You know, as we start to put in these bullish crosses here on our 1-day and our 2-day and our 3-day, we're going to have to see if those are going to be of support for us or not. So even on our 1-day, you know, 7,600, 7,700 could be very nice support for us moving forward. I could definitely see that, which is right around that 200 daily moving average. And so we'll have to keep an eye on those going into our 4-day. You know, we're still getting quite a bit of support with these bullish crosses here as well. So if anything, you know, we could retrace all the way back down to 7,700, which I hope everyone's okay with. I hope that, you know, y'all are doing your due diligence to use proper risk management. And that's one of the things that I can't stress enough whenever you join our trading group too, is to use proper risk management. Make sure that you, you know what you're doing when it comes to these exchanges too. So I always tell everyone, if you are signing up for Bybit, make sure that you use the testnet first, if anything. So if I cut off some of these wicks, I mean, you could see that we've kind of topped out just a little bit here at that candle body wick there too as well. So this is a major macro trend line resistance for us right now that we are having trouble breaking through. And I would imagine that it would still, you know, be of some issue for us too. But as we start to move into these higher time frames, you can tell that, you know, we are starting to get a little bit more bullish based on, you know, getting support above our EMAs and whatnot. You know, 21-day and our monthly too, still seeing somewhat of resistance as of right now. But you know, I would say that as we move further into the halvening, key dates and stuff, that we'll have to decide what's going to be the game plan from there on out. So one thing that I haven't had a chance to do just yet was give my Patreon members a shout out. So I want to give them a shout out really quick because I feel bad I haven't given them a shout out in a while, and we're going to go ahead and end the video off there. So shout out to all my Patreon and trading group members that y'all can get signed up for with that link in the description box. So here we go. We're going to name everyone off. As Mithril, Ben Wisely, Dan, Eric Haley, Dan Verleman, I think that's how you say his name, Giorgio, Greg, Heinous, Hero Ur, Low Barter, Matt, Mike, Miros, Nick, Neelis, August, P. Wright, Paul A. Keller, Pedro Cardenas, Peter, Pike 379, Prestige 39, Ronan, Samuel, Shane, Tall Troy, Tim Luna, Unique Object, Van Life, XDSUZ. So guys, these are some of the members that y'all will be introduced to when y'all do join the trading group. Like I said, they are very helpful. Most of them know what they're doing when it comes to this stuff, and you know, we're all there to help each other out for the most part. So definitely get in there if you are a new trader. At least join the Discord group, start asking questions if anything, and we can help you out to as best as possible. But like I said, that membership price at 35% off will be going away pretty soon. So go ahead and join for that if y'all are interested. And we're going to go ahead and sign off here. Don't want to hold y'all around too long. Got to get some things done today. So I want to thank y'all for coming back. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We make a Bitcoin video every single day on this channel. And with that being said, I'll see y'all next time. CTO signing out.